This is Apostolic World Empowerment. We don't build crowds. We build people who build systems. Faith that heals. Leadership that lasts. Truth without fear. This isn't church. This is alignment.
Good evening, good evening. Just giving a couple more people opportunity to get on in here. Come on in the room. Come on. Pull out your tambourines and your maracas, and let's have a little church tonight. Promise I'm not going to keep you long. Not going to keep you long. For that Jesus lived in me, singing glory, hallelujah. And I wasn't time that Jesus lived in me. I'm not supposed to be singing. All right. It is 2 after. Listen, it's been another one of those days up at way before the sun came up. First meeting was at 4 this morning, and I get to do it again on tomorrow. So I'm not going to keep you long because I am ready for bed. But I was minding my business last night listening to S.Y. Younger. And our church in Philadelphia is in revival. And so that's been just awesome all week long. But as I turned that off and was trying to really go fast to sleep, the Lord began to speak and give clarity. I had one lesson planned for today. And I told you last week we were going to be talking about tithing, but that's not off the docket. We're going to still do that. But the Lord impressed upon me on last night that there is a day coming. And I need you to hear this tonight beyond emotion, beyond excitement, beyond even surface level faith. Because some of us have been conditioned to shout too early, to celebrate prematurely, to call something overflow that is sort of still in its infancy. But I'm not talking about a moment on tonight. I'm talking about a season. There is a day coming, a sustained, undeniable, measurable season when your prayer life is going to shift from God send it, God open the door, God increase me, to a different kind of prayer. I know this is going to sound strange because of the times that we're living in, and there's so much uncertainty. I was watching the news on yesterday or Monday, and the farmers were talking about how they might be going into foreclosure because of the war overseas and the fertilizer that they get to grow our crops here in the U.S. All of that has stopped. So it is not just oil, and it is not just other resources that we get, but even the fertilizer that we used is now at jeopardy, which is causing our farmers to sort of pivot and say, this might be it. This might, so I know that this is going to be a strange word that you hear tonight, but God told me that you are getting ready to shift from that God send it, God open the door, God do it kind of prayer to the kind of prayer. Now listen to this, the kind of prayer that says, God hold it, God pace it, God, give me space. Give me some space to process what you're releasing. Wow. Not because you lack faith. Oh, I need you to listen with spiritual ears tonight. Not because you're ungrateful, not because you don't want what you asked for, but because what's coming is going to move so fast, so consistently, so intentionally that your current capacity, your current systems, your current level of discipline will not be able to contain it. And this is where many miss God, because we have been taught how to pray for increase. We have been taught, but we have not been taught how to govern it. We have mastered asking, but we have not mastered stewarding. We have shouted over overflow, but we have not been trained to manage it. We've preached increase. But we have not built systems to sustain it. We've asked God for more, but we have not evaluated if we are structured for more. And the Lord spoke with precision. I will not just bless you. I am going to confront your capacity. Because the next level of your life, for those of you that are bold enough to receive it, will not be determined by what you receive. It will be determined by what you can hold without losing alignment. Some of you think that the next level is more money. I come to tell you tonight, it's not. It's more responsibility. And as you handle the responsibility, the money will chase you. Some of you think that the next level is more visibility. No, it's not. It's going to be accountability. Some think that that next level is more opportunity. It's not. It's discernment. I know you say, well, Jason, why are you talking like this? Oh, tonight we didn't shout it last week and had a good time, but I need you to watch this. In Exodus chapter 36, Moses is not chasing a vision. He is stewarding one. This is not a personal ambition. This is not a side project or a side hustle. This is not something he drafted in a moment of inspiration to prove his leadership. This is a divine blueprint. Measured, detailed, God authored. And when the blueprint is clear, provision begins to respond. I need you to listen to the story, because the people begin to bring gold, silver, fine linen, resources, skill, time, labor, expertise. Not under pressure. There was no $1,000 offering line. Not under manipulation. But because something in them aligned with what God was building. I'm talking too strong. And they didn't bring it once. You got to go back and read the story. Exodus 36. You read it in your leisure. They didn't bring it once. They brought it daily, consistently, relentlessly, day after day after day after day, the word says, until the system could no longer absorb what was being supplied. Good God Almighty. And the workers The ones responsible for the execution came to Moses with a problem that most leaders never experience. They said to Moses, "We have too much." Wow. Not a lack of funding, not a shortage of people, not a delay in resources. It's too much. And they cried out to their leader, "You got to make it stop." I wonder if there is anybody on this live tonight or in the replay that could ever imagine your life where you were in a position to ask God to make it stop. Not because it was bad, but because it was overwhelming you in a good way. The blessing that the Lord was pouring out, the blessing that the people were given, it was just too much for you to handle. I need you tonight to hear me clearly. God is about to introduce some of you to a problem you've never had before. Not insufficiency, but the problem is going to be excess. And if your mind is still wired for survival, you're going to mishandle the abundance. If your systems are built for just enough, they will break under more than enough. If your discipline has only been tested in lack, it's going to be exposed in overflow. So before you shout tonight over what's coming, I need you to ask yourself, do I have the structure to sustain what I've been praying for? Because the day is coming when you won't ask God to send it. You'll be asking God, teach me how to carry it. Not because they were overwhelmed by the work, but because the supply had exceeded the assignment. Do you hear that? Do you hear me on tonight? The demand did not increase. The supply did. The assignment stayed the same, but the resources multiplied beyond what was required to complete it. Oh, who am I talking to on tonight? And Moses had to stand up, not to call for more, but to command restraint. He had to tell a generous people, stop. Wow. Because even something good, when it exceeds its proper place, can create disorder. I need you to hear me on tonight. There is a realm in God, and it is not theoretical, it is a real realm where the blessing outruns your ability to process it, where increase moves faster than your systems can stabilize, where opportunity comes faster than your calendar can govern it, where doors open before you finish working on the last one, where resources show up before you've properly stewarded the previous release, where favor is no longer occasional. It's a consistent, where access is no longer rare, it becomes expected, where provision is no longer prayed for, it just becomes present. And the Lord says, I am bringing my people into a season where increase will no longer be incremental. I will not add to you slowly, but the day is coming when I will accelerate you strategically. Not drip by drip, but wave after wave. Not measured, but multiplied. Not occasional, but sustained. And some of you tonight, you have been asking God for more, but heaven has been asking you, can you manage what you already have? Can you handle what's already in your hand without neglecting it? Can you steward what's already been released without mismanaging it? Can you honor what's already present without overlooking it while asking for more? Because if I release this next dimension, it's not going to trickle in your life. It's going to overtake you. You're about to enter a space. This may not be for everybody, but this is for those that are aligned, where blessings don't arrive one at a time. They're going to arrive in clusters. Contracts and connections, opportunities and obligations, favor and responsibility, expansion and expectation all at once. And you will have to say, could you imagine, God, I need you to pace this. Don't delay it, but just pace it. God, I need structure for this next dimension, because what you are sending is going to require more than excitement. It's going to require infrastructure. And we don't talk about that in church. You're going to have to pray, God, I need wisdom for this, because access without discernment will lead to unnecessary entanglement. Because unmanaged blessings become unnecessary burdens. Can I tell you the truth tonight? And you need to receive this without resistance. Overflow without order is chaos in disguise. Provision without structure is waste waiting to happen. An opportunity without discipline. I posted about discipleship and discipline earlier today. It will expose you. And some people don't fall in lack. They fall in abundance they weren't ready for. This word tonight, I'm almost done. It's not for spectators. It's not for those who just want to be inspired. This is for leaders. This is for builders. For those of you that are carrying divine assignments that require infrastructure and not just inspiration. Because inspiration may start it, but infrastructure is going to sustain it. And this is what I heard God say last night as I was preparing. I'm not just increasing your resources. I'm increasing your responsibility. Come on, take a breath. I'm not just opening doors in this season. I'm expanding your jurisdiction, which is going to require you to work. And I'm not just giving you more. I'm requiring more of you. More discipline, more clarity, more structure, more maturity. Because the day is coming. That's how we started this. When your phone won't stop ringing. Your email won't stop filling up. When opportunities won't stop presenting themselves. And you will have to discern not what is good, but you're going to have to discern what is God. Because every open door is not going to be a God door. And because everything good is not assigned to you. Oh, I'm speaking to myself too. Everything that comes, hear this, will not be yours to carry. Even in overflow, there must be restraint. Even in abundance, there must be boundaries. Even in seasons of increase, there must be discernment. I declare over you tonight, you will not be crushed by what you prayed for. You will not be overwhelmed by your own increase. Oh, just lift your hands right there. You will not mishandle the blessing because you lack preparation. Wow. Your capacity will rise to meet your calling. Your structure will expand to hold your assignment. Your wisdom will match your access. God is raising up a people who can steward abundance without losing alignment, who can handle increase without losing integrity, and who can receive more without becoming more distracted, who can grow without drifting. And when that day comes, and it is coming, when the blessing moves so fast that it overtakes you, you won't be the one that says, God, stop it. You'll say, God, strengthen me to carry what you trust me with. God, build the structure for what you've released. God, make me match the magnitude of the moment. Because when it comes, and what's coming is not just going to be more, I come to tell you tonight, it's going to be more than enough. I need you to do something for me tonight. And I know when the lesson is over and the preacher says that we think that it's offering time, I'm not even going to do that on tonight, because I need you to do something for you. I need you to ask yourself tonight, and I don't want you to rush past this. I need you to ask yourself, what systems am I supposed to build to support and steward what I've been praying for? Not what do I want to receive, but what am I responsible to sustain? What structure is missing in my life that is delaying what I keep asking God to release? Is it my discipline? Is it my schedule? Is it my environment? Is it my leadership? Is it my ability to say no? What is it? Because some of you are not waiting on God. God is waiting on your structure and your discipline and your discipleship. What system do I need to build so when it comes, it doesn't break me? What needs to be in place so when the door opens, I don't fumble what I've been praying for? What habits need to be established now? Are we walking away tonight with homework so that when the weight increases, I don't collapse under it? Are we clear? Are we clear tonight? It's your season. It's your time for the favor of God. Things are turning around. for you, for your business. I got people on here. I'm looking at the comments now. I've got entrepreneurs on here. People that do business every day. People that are in the marketplace, and people that are in the marketplace in different regards, in breeding, and in the dog, the animal arena. I've got people that are watching tonight. It's getting ready to blossom, but you got to make sure the infrastructure is in place so that your abundance doesn't wear you out. That's what I have tonight. Sorry to give you homework. I know everybody worked today. Everybody good? Anybody need anything? Wow. This kind of feels like we just need to get on the phone and just talk. I'm tired. But get your infrastructure together. Yeah. Yep. Put things in place. It won't always be like this. It won't always be like today. The Lord will perfect that concerning you. Sooner or later, it's going to turn in your favor. It's turning around. Somebody ought to just put that in the chat tonight. It's turning around for me. It's a personal thing tonight. Do the homework. Do the work. We may come back. I know next weekend is, next week is Holy Week as we inch towards Resurrection Weekend. So we may have to come back and just kind of talk through this, or just reach out to me as you have questions, because I know when the Holy Ghost is speaking to me. And I know when he's speaking to me for me, and I know when he's speaking to me to share. This was for us tonight. Those of you who catch the replay, we love you. I love you. Listen, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go lay it down. If you need me, reach out. You all, most of you that are on that I see in the comments, you have my contact information. Those of you that don't, you won't. It's in the DM me. Yeah, we got to continue this, and this is going to lead into the tithe, because I am not. Let me say this now. I am not against tithing. I believe it is a good practice, but I am not going to teach you something that is slavery, when the Lord just requires us to give with a cheerful heart and take care of our business financially. And he said that he would take care of ours. So I'm going to teach that thing. I'm going to walk through it. I know I'm not trying to go viral, but, it'll be against what some others teach concerning that particular subject. We're not slaves. We are sons and daughters of the Most High God. And so we're going to act accordingly. All right. I love you. I love you so much. We'll talk soon. I'll let you know if I'm going to come back live. I don't think I can do it Friday, but we'll see. Either tomorrow or Saturday, or maybe even Sunday afternoon after the rest of y'all get out of church. All right. I love you. Good night.